H11 Este va a ser el tercer episodio de Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Hearts of Stone. A ver, si nos acordamos, por aquí estaba el fantasma, ¿vale? Y ahora tenemos que reunirnos con la pelirroja, esa que estaba buenorra. Así que...
Bloody fine mount. Good stance, powerful rub, stable withers. Well, well.
See you know your horses.
I should say so. My two greatest passions in life, mares and maidens.
Spooking my horse. Roach doesn't like ghosts.
Oh. I remember that mill. Whenever Olgerd and I got up to mischief, we'd hide out in there. Once, we snuck off with some moonshine. Old cocksucker Yaramir caught us.
Bicho, fuera. Ya la he hipnotizado a Sardinilla porque si no se asusta. Si se hipnotiza por lo menos le baja el nivel de pánico. Voy a ver.
No sign of her yet. We need to wait.
Pues qué bien. ¿Por qué no posea otra parte de mí? Le podría haber traído un cuerpo que no.
This is very romantic.
Fuck off.
Ya hoy desde del bueno, pimba, pimba, pimba.
Behold, wars have started over uglier wenches. Well, raids have been undertaken at least.
True, she looks lovely. Let's go.
Whoa, whoa, hold. Mean to go in wearing that?
What else?
Have you seen how she's dressed? I'll not parade at that jewel's side in a rank tunic. You need a robe. One daren't attend a wedding in anything less.
Don't happen to have a robe handy.
What do you mean? What about that?
No me quiero comprar una ropa. No voy a robar nada.
Oh no, we're not gonna steal.
Come now, we're merely borrowing.
Ah, this'll do wonderfully.
Madre mía, cómo me va a vestir el cabrón.
Perfect fit. It feels tailor-made.
Pues como él,
Now for
básicamente.
shoes. One must wear shoes to a wedding.
Hombre, unos zapatos. No te afeites.
And we must be neat.
Me cago en todo. Se va a afeitar el cabrón.
May they draw and quarter me if I've ever seen a lovelier lass.
Nothing left of you to draw and quarter, alas.
Doe eyes, a swan's soft supple neck, and a waist so slim you could grip it one-handed.
You're actually quite amusing this way.
Oh, está buena, está buena. Venga, vamos a ser el fantasma.
You see? Geralt's been a pill, a nag. That all changes today.
Dramatically, I'd say. He's never been very talkative to start with.
He's been a fool, but I shall make up for that now. Will you marry me?
A big step, but I will think about it. For now, we should simply enjoy my friend's wedding. May I please speak to Geralt for a moment?
Whatever for. This evening is about my pleasure, not his.
Just for a moment, then you can jump right back in.
Be quick. I'll not stand here doing naught. I'm to enjoy myself.
Geralt, I'm about to introduce you to the newlyweds. Please make sure your friend doesn't embarrass me.
I can't make him do anything. All that nonsense is his. I feel like an ass saying it.
I liked some of that nonsense.
Venga. Venga, primero un ejemplo.
What, for example?
It would do you good to be more relaxed sometimes.
Relaxed? So you think I'm uptight?
What I mean is, it would be nice from time to time if you could sit back and enjoy life, instead of going around solving everyone's problems.
But what does... I don't understand.
Of course you don't. You're as dense as year-old hardtack. Luckily, you've got me.
Vamos a la boda ya.
We'll talk later. Let's go to this wedding. The sooner the ghost has his fun, the sooner this'll be over.
Finally, something that's not utter tripe. We shall dance till the break of dawn.
You get till midnight and not a second longer.
That's not enough. I shan't even get properly soused by midnight, let alone...
Make an effort. I'm sure you'll manage. You get to frolic and carouse till midnight. That's our deal. Then there's the capping. Then you go back where you came from.
So be it.
Pero se ha quedado con mi cuerpo.
This way, my strawberry.
A esta al final le va a gustarito.
Hello world, I'm back. I'll be damned. A proper wedding. Overladen tables, plenty of worthy drinking companions, and a swarm of fair maids. But none compared to you, my dear rhubarb.
Le gusta, le
Beware of
gusta.
the dog, Shani. Judging by the size of its house, the mutt must be big as a horse.
Thanks for your concern, but the doghouse is empty.
They let a man-eater like that run free? Have the wedding guests been warned? Seems we are indeed in for a cracking good time.
Pues nada, habrá que matarlo si sale por ahí el perro. Porque es muy grande ese perro.
What a lovely rowan. I remember making necklaces of the fruit when I was a child.
Ah, the berries make for splendid hooch. Olgerd and I brewed in our teething years.
I shall introduce you to the newlyweds now. Try to behave.
For you, my rowan petal, I'd do anything.
Se le da bien hablar al cabrón,
Come.
Pues,
Time to meet
está
and
chulo, ha
be
cambiado
greeted.
el icono ese de la
I
vida.
shan't stray a step from your side.
Brazo de jarra.
Time to say hello. Be nice now.
¿Qué pasa?
Once more, all the best in your new life.
Thank you.
It's us now. Dearies, blessings rain down upon you.
May you live in health and happiness. Harmony and love forever last betwixt you.
Thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Now go. Enjoy the feast.
Our turn.
Vale, compórtate bien.
My dear friend Aldona and her chosen one, Jonas.
It's an honor. The sun shine brightly on this new path in your lives. I am
This is my friend of yesteryear, Geralt of Rivia.
Yes, 'tis I, Geralt, a witcher. Heartfelt thanks for your hospitality. I adore weddings. The brides especially. So fragrant, so tasty, I could...
Righto, I'm sure we'll all have a splendid time.
No vamos a... Venga, vamos a ver esta.
Tell me, Aldona, how is it you and my dear Shani know each other?
We met in Oxenfurt. Both studied medicine at the academy.
Wondrous times.
Over quickly in my case, alas. My family couldn't afford to keep me there. I was forced to return home after 1 year.
It's never too late to pursue an education, my dear. Your husband is certain to help you complete your studies, provide the necessary coin.
I don't know. We've not talked about it.
Come, Jonas, surely you've not taken Aldona as a mere diversion for the alcove.
Tampoco te pases,
You
tampoco
will
te
help
pases que
her,
se te va la
will you
mano.
not?
That is between me and her. You needn't butt in.
But I'm not. I merely ask. See, I've come to love your wife like a sister. So I ask you, as your brother-in-law, will you help her?
I'm sure we'll discuss the matter.
That's my lad. You're a right decent chap. I knew it from the start.
Vámonos ya, que ya las demás son un
We've chewed
poquito
the fat
complicadas y
enough.
las puedes.
Time's a wasting.
Are you expected elsewhere?
Me? Ha! I simply cannot wait to sample your liquors and dance with the local matrons.
Jonas and I invited more than a few lovely maidens. Perhaps one of them will catch your eye.
Oh, that's for damn certain.
And perhaps you will catch one of their...
It'd be nice, certainly, but I shan't be terribly bothered if it's not the case. Come, let's drink.
Vamos a ver. A la mierda la ceremonia. Si hay alcohol, no es mi culpa. Participa en las actividades de las bodas hasta medianoche. ¡Oh!
Look at the fools falling over themselves to catch a painted pig.
¿Has visto eso?
Smearing their way.
Tengo
What
que coger al
sport is
cerdo.
this? Blustering about after pigs, are you?
Lads are racing to be crowned king of the swineherds and win the prize that comes with it for their wench. Lady.
And the rules? One must be a
Moza,
swineherd's son to
vengo
enter,
tierra.
I suppose.
Nay, any man can try his luck.
Madre mía, no.
All you need is to herd the piggies dabbed in yellow into the pen.
Vale.
Sounds like damned foolish nonsense. But why not give it a try?
We'd be honoured. Get that cripple out of there! Couldn't chase his own wench into a bed, let alone a pig into a pen. Let the Witcher give it a run.
Los amarillos ha dicho, ¿no? Vale. Vamos a ver.
Shame there's no painting here. It's a moment worth immortalizing for posterity.
Watch my movement, Shani. I'm spry as a
Cerdo.
cat and sly as a fox.
Allá.
I'll show these imbeciles how one chases a porker.
Con ansias tú. Tira para allá.
Come on, piggy. Got a nice and cozy pen for you.
Mira de cerdo. Venga. No te vayas. ¡Oh! Madre
See
mía.
that, Shani? One good
Madre
pen.
mía. Copro. Si es que yo nací para que los cerdos me hiciesen caso. Que te descontrolas tú. Un brujo con los cerdos, sí. Dos de dos. Dos de dos.
Feel
Copro.
foolish peasants.
Madre mía,
Learned a lesson from
244,
your better, or the
Por
pig's
perseguir a
pen?
cerdos. Esto ni en
Indeed
las
they are.
misiones primeras te
Master
los dan.
Witcher, we ain't seen such pig chasing skill in a long time.
Your family had an ample pen, didn't they? Go on, admit it.
My family had many pens, but that in no way means I had any practice chasing pigs.
However it were, the crown's going to a good man.
And the king's chosen maid deserves a fitting favour. Here.
¿Qué le han dado?
Just don't
Ah,
go
vale,
hiding
claro,
it in
qué
some
chulo.
pouch. Brandish it on your horse so that all folk may see it.
Oh,
What do you say to that, Shani? Ever witnessed such agility?
You're clearly a natural at chasing pigs through muck. You were a joy to watch.
yo prefiero el peluche. Yo quiero el peluche.
How does my heart's captor like the prize I
Quiero
won
más
for her?
juegos.
The rag-stuffed piggy? It's lovely, truly. I've always dreamed of owning one.
Tell me, Shani, what's the key with you?
What do you mean?
I'm on the prowl. That's clear. In Geralt's name and flesh, of course. But still. Yet the more I woo you, the less you seem ready to succumb. So I ask myself, what am I missing?
Que es lesbiana.
Perhaps you're just not my type. Considered that?
Rubbish. I'm every lass's type.
Is that so? Prove it.
With pleasure. Show me a lass, and I'll have her eating out of my hand in the blink of an eye.
Oh, un desafío. Esto es como los de
That
Barney.
one, with the garland.
Splendid choice. Now observe as Vladimir von Everegg does his thing.
Está buena también, ¿eh? Nada, que esta se lo merece.
Now, who have we here?
Do I
Ah, pues
know?
no, de lejos
That's
parecía
the
más guapo.
crux of it. We've not met. I've had to endure half a lifetime without you.
An entire lifetime, more like.
A moment, my dear. Do not sabotage me, Shani. That would not be fair.
Fine, fine. I'll stay out of your way.
Esta es la más
Did
típica.
it hurt terribly, my sweet?
What?
When you fell from the heavens?
Why, Sarah.
Shh, my dear. No more words. I shall make a true lady of you. Arm in arm, we'll grace the finest salons.
Salons? Really? Actual salons? In Novigrad? And how?
In Novigrad, Oxenfurt, why, in Kovir as well. Wherever you wish. Let's make haste to the barn. There, everything will be made clear.
Qué ligón. Y cabrón.
Leslie, step away from the man.
Who the devils are you?
We're the Mrs. Brothers, and we swore to our dad on his dying day we'd keep those of your ilk far from her.
Es que no la quiero armar. Venga, me voy a portar bien.
Easy, lads. No harm done. An innocent conversation with an innocent miss. The kind weddings are for.
We all heard your innocent talk. Wanted to draw her to the barn. What were you gonna do there? Talk some more?
Naturally, we would speak. But first, we would dance. Now tell me, what sort of fool wouldn't want to dance with a beauty like her?
Find another beauty, or I'll dance with you myself, just after I grab me a fence post.
Geralt, you saw it. I tried to resolve this peacefully, but they wish to fight. Suits me just fine. Sounds like wonderful fun. Fence boards right over there for the taking.
No la líes.
Here eat your stones.
That's the last ploughing straw. No one accuses Vladimir von Everegg of cowardice.
Calm down, boys. Don't want to fight you.
Too damn bad, because we're gonna tan your mutant freak hide.
That does it! Ah! Hi-ya!
Show us what you got.
Vale.
Hot damn, boy. You needn't ask me twice.
Venga. Os voy a dar con el palo. Vamos. Está en el canal. Cabrones.
Fence boards. The perfect weapon
haces tú,
for
paleto?
sway-assed swinehers.
Perfect fit for your job, you ploughing gentle fuck.
Never in my life have I reveled so fiercely. Step up. Who else wants a shave?
Venga, ahora tú. Venga. Tan machito que eras.
Had enough peasant
144
slog.
de
Got yourself a match for a Von Everett. A witcher. Away with you. Begone. I've tired of looking at your slack-jawed yabs. Where to, my love? I was to turn you into a lady.
Geralt, you must explain I was not at fault. They lunged at me. Well, go on, chase her.
In
No
your
voy a
dreams.
perseguir.
There it is. You fucked up. She's gone. Is that how you woo the ladies?
You always that charming in life?
It worked. More often than not.
Listen, tongue and fists on a leash from now on. Have your fun, but don't beat the wedding guests. With my hands.
Fine. I shall try.
No.
Uh-oh. Shani approaches. Unlikely to be happy, eh?
You made this mess, you do the explaining.
Oh. All right.
Pórtate bien.
Your methods, quite unusual. To woo a woman by beating up her brothers. Creative. Wonder what else you have up your sleeve.
Esta suena
My
bastante...
dear girl, what don't I have up my sleeve? I'd gladly demonstrate. Perhaps behind the barn?
I think you've demonstrated enough. Let's just enjoy ourselves, all right? You don't have all that much time left.
Your wish is my command, milady. I'd never deny a maid so fair-featured. Off we go.
A ver qué juego hacemos ahora. Algo divertido.
Ah, so good to shake the kinks from one's bones.
Está fea.
So long. Bring me my shoe. Quick now. It's getting shameful.
I'd what you got there, haven't you, Yagna? Can't even pull a little slip.
¿Esto es de beber? No, esto es de Wii.
Lives down the hill. This story is
Buen thing.
he arrived, that's certain. I saw him myself.
Esta está buena.
Why is he not here now?
Esta es de beber.
Hey there, Ant. Drink your heart. Don't make her speak. We're toasting the newlyweds.
Vamos. Lo apago.
What's that frown about? What? What's got into him acting so high and mighty? Must be dealing with What's that frown about?
Aquí no puedo hacer una mierda. Me han engañado.
Take care, stay safe.
Mierda.
Strangers, no strangers.
Pues a buscar el zapato. No sé de otra.
Seen what he pulled from the water? An old pot.
Mayhaps his lass wears pots for shoes, in case she can't find a privy.
You were supposed to fish out my slipper. I'm at a dance now with one foot bared. 'Tis a wedding. I've got to wear slippers.
Oh, look, dearie, I did. Take there. Muck must have sucked it deep in.
Well, poke your paws in there. Rut for it. Rubbish game.
Si la encuentro yo, me quedo con tu moza.
What's all this then?
Dejé.
They're playing slip in for a slipper. Never heard of it?
Never. Us gentry folk have other diversions. What's the object?
Maid tosses a shoe in the water. A man's got to dive in and fish it out.
Pero primero vamos a preguntar esto.
And once I retrieve it?
Well, your maid'll be pleased as punch. Or it means you're a gallant beau. And awful handy.
Is that all? No prize? Not even a kiss?
That depends on the miss in question. If she wants to give you a kiss, she will. But she ain't obliged.
Venga, va. Vayamos.
Oh my.
Oh, there's more to come.
Aquí hay un rabo, vamos.
Prime game. Shani, your slipper. I shall prove I'd dive to any depth for you.
¿Qué mierda de lanzamiento es ese? Un poquito más de habilidad, ¿no?
Observe, Shani.
My eyes are glued.
Easy, don't it?
¿Qué hace? Zapato perdido. ¿Ya no hay nada más? Y aquí el otro inútil ha perdido. Aquí. Zapato perdido. ¿No hay nada más? Venga.
Good, sir.
Just when you think you know all the plowfolk's customs, I surprise you with slippers.
Geralt. Yes?
Que ya te la he conseguido. Joder, ¿más zapatos? ¿No puede haber más zapatos? Zapato perdido. Este es el de... Este es el de ella. Que es otra cosa. Ah.
Damn mucky that pond, sank in up to my armpits.
I see no amount of silt could keep you from my shoe. And all the other shoes overtossed in the lake.
Always better to do a bit more and even gain naught by it than to do too little and face regret.
Oh, that's quite the theory.
One founded in practice. For instance, I can now approach the owner of any of these slippers and she will lift up her skirt and bend over. To don it, of course.
Ah, so generous. And clever.
Just figuring that out? I believe I've earned a kiss.
Well, find the owners of those shoes. One might agree.
Don't be jealous, Shani. That was but a jest. I don't give a piffle about the others. Oh well. Recognize this, Cinderella.
My shoe?
Now extend your supple leg and let me slide it in. That is, on.
Thank you.
Está la zapatilla mojada.
My kind of tune. Let's do some dancing.
61, no es mucho.
In
Pero
my
bueno.
experience, witches and dancing don't exactly mix.
Today they mix like fire and oil, my love. We'll dance the barn down.
Vamos a bailar.
Faster, faster till we expire.
Pues estamos arrasando, ¿eh? ¿Ya?
And now, a special treat for our special guests. The Witcher Geralt and his enchanting
¿Qué hace este
partner,
cabrón aquí?
Shani. Musicians, something lovely for the loving couple.
At last, music for our loving embrace. Come, Shani. It's time you discovered my romantic side.
Vamos para allá. Joder, qué mano, ¿no? Madre mía, qué manaza me lleva ahí.
Oh, you're rather good at this.
Que me hizo una torta y es como la aguanta un gitano, ¿eh? Ni faltó cara ni sobró mano. Joder.
A chair could dance a jig with you as its partner.
Oh, how humble you are.
I strive to be, yet should the need arise, I can strut as proud as any peacock.
Perfect combination. Women must love you.
Well, not to brag, but
Call it idle curiosity, but how many have you had?
many, and not a scrub hag among them, I should add. Women with true class, all, though not to match your charms.
Bien, bien, bien. Hágala ahí. Media horita de juego. Está buena.
Seems the music
Todo hay
of
que
the
decirlo.
evening drawn to a close. Know how a true dancer thanks his lovely partner.
Beso.
Not sure I do.
Toma. Te he pillado.
What are you doing? Have you lost your mind?
I have my mind, my heart for you.
Tortazo.
We must agree. You can say whatever you please, but you shall keep your hands to yourself. Understood?
Venga, va.
Don't be upset, my peach. I couldn't resist.
I'm not upset. Just next time, don't lunge at me like that.
I'd had a long fast, so to speak. Hunger overwhelmed me. But yes, next time I shall ask. Shani, may I kiss you?
You are incorrigible. Could I talk to Geralt for a moment?
What for? He'll have nothing of interest to say. The man's adrift.
Please.
Venga, chao.
Very well.
See how I've reeled her in? Now don't fuck this up.
Geralt, I'm curious what it's like when that ghost's inside you. Do you feel anything? Have any control?
I feel everything. Don't have any control over what I do or say, though. Why do you ask?
Because I wonder what it would have been like to dance with you. Just you.
Venga, va.
Well, I probably wouldn't have forced myself on you.
Forced myself? It was an innocent kiss.
Pues soy inocente,
not
cabrón.
more.
I don't know if I should thank you or if that should make me angry.
But don't get me wrong. I've thought about doing just that a few times, but
What?
I'm not going to talk about it with him here. We can discuss it once he's gone.
I'll hold you to that.
Perhaps a bit of thanks is in order. Seems I've snared the little Robin for you.
You can shut up now.
What's going on now?
Nothing. Never mind. Happened to see the man who announced your song?
Yes, he acted as though he knew me, but we've never met. I was surprised. Who is he?
El de la marca.
Counter Odin, Master Mirror. Wonder what he's doing here.
Then perhaps you should just ask him.
Yeah, he didn't show up without a reason. Need to talk to him.
Consider that he might have simply been nearby and dropped in on a whim.
Promise you this much. He never does
Pero no
anything
dejáis a la chica
simple,
sola,
and certainly
tío.
not on a whim.
I was to make merry, carouse. Yet here I've stood the last 5 minutes, listening to you talk. I'm going back in.
Better. Come, Shani. The night beckons us not to jabber it away.
Ah, muy bien.
The night is young. Come, let's do something wild.
Hay que hacer... Entonces.
If I may, Shani, I'll show you how I could.
Ole cómo baila.
Don't let me stop you.
Madre mía. Ah, noche joven. Corone.
Thanks.
Place my own on the eternal. Your health, Sir Dwarves. May your beards grow long, but never tangle round your ankles.
To the young lover,
Ah,
may their loins never peak. May the
joder,
sail
vamos.
many a fair
Otra.
and with God's kind.
Lo tiene ahí. Lo he podido dar antes, pero ahora no ya no. Ah. Madre mía. A ver, ¿qué quieres que diga aquí? ¿Qué quieres tú?
That gingerbread's now but flour, honey, eggs and spices.
I beg to differ, madame. You omit the most important ingredient in gingerbread. Time.
What sort of balderdash is he feeding them?
Quiet. If you listen, you'll learn.
Time? What do you mean, time? An ingredient?
Time gives the proper consistency. Time provides that ideal crunch on the outside, the delicious moistness within.
So how much of this time does it take?
That you will not find in any recipe. You must surrender to your senses.
Tiempo.
Let them lead you so close to time, you touch it. Let you sniff it, stroke it even. Time. Time is the key.
¿O no?
Greetings, Shani. I must introduce myself. Gaunter O'Day.
Como para que se la ligue antes que yo. Me pego un tiro.
My, what a lovely dress. The color suits you exquisitely.
Thanks. I've heard a lot about you, but no one mentioned cooking. Seem to know quite a bit about gingerbread.
Quite simply, I know a lot about everything.
Is that so? What do you know about me?
That you were ever the worst brother. That you envied Olgierd from your earliest days and always wished to be just like him.
Oh, lo ha pillado, ¿eh? Venga, va.
Rubbish. I never envied my brother.
Of course you did. He was a shining role model. Olgierd ran faster, shot truer, lifted greater weights. Olgierd learned to read first, although you tried your damnedest to beat him. As you grew up, he had his pick of girls, whereas you made do with the leftovers.
Sí, pero si las obras
I
estaban
apologize,
buenas.
Shani. I'm rather sorry you have to hear this.
Stop fooling yourself. Shani isn't here for you. She's here for Geralt. Even after death, you still played a pale imitation. Oh, by the way, Olgierd's a much better dancer.
You lying dog. That's my brother. I loved him.
The question is, were you as dear to him as he seems to have been to you?
He made a hero of me in death. In my last battle, in truth, I was far from valiant. 5 came at me. I'll not deny it. I fled. I hid in a cellar, yet they found me. Cornered me like a rat. But Olgierd told everyone I flew at all 5. Took them on all at once. Alone.
I'm rather curious how you know all this.
Olgierd visits my grave. Often. Pours a drink for me. Gets soused himself. And talks of the old times. He cannot see me. But I hear his every word.
Well, perhaps one day he'll say something very surprising.
What are you getting at?
I shan't disturb you any longer. Have a splendid time, for time is
Que él planeó su muerte.
short.
Me lo ha puesto enseguida, ¿eh?
Shani, I'm sorry.
It's all right. That was... Forget him. We're here to enjoy ourselves, right? Let's go. The night's still young.
Venga.
All lies. Not a word of
No me voy a
truth.
quedar con las viejas ahí, ¿eh?
Olgierd was not just my brother.
Otro
More
trago.
importantly, he was my best mate.
No se puede.
And now rub along. Time over.
Nada.
Tough times.
Con esas dos que me estaban tentando.
Yes, Witcher?
Aquí hay otra.
Drink with us!
I never
Venga.
say no to a lady. To your fair beauty. And to yours, Shani, naturally.
Your elfin happiness! Fortune smile upon you, White Wolf.
Aún puedo beber. Pero si ponía ahí beber, ¿no? Este juego me está engañando de mala manera. A ver qué quieren estos.
Do you need help?
Shani, darling. Oh, you shan't believe what's happened. I'm marrying off my only daughter. Wanted a proper wedding for her, wild revelry. So I hired a true fire eater. You know, whoosh scoop, sizzle sizzle.
Ooh, I've not seen that sort of trickery.
Horribly dear diversions of that sort. He journeyed here from
Que se
Novigrad.
parece al primero que vimos, ¿no?
That'll not squeeze cobblers on my daughter.
Al
oh no.
brame ese. O
The
sea,
groom's family have us for paupers. But we'll show them how wrong they are.
Seems we won't, in fact, for our fire swallowers has gone as last Yule's pudding.
Groom's hound chased him off. That blasted demon. Ugh, they sure named it right.
Calm yourself, Dumpling. Master Witcher's here now. Perhaps he can aid us.
Venga, va.
You needn't worry. The Witcher, that is, I, will find this swallower of heated things.
Mighty generous offer, but no one knows where to look.
Matters not. Witchers, that is, we have our ways. The Flame Gulper, what did he look like?
He wore a jester's cap. Typical sort. Ought to be enough to identify him.
I shall find him.
We thank you, and hope for the best.
Venga. A buscarlo al trago. Ah, joder, al trabajo.
Awfully nice of you to offer your help, but are you sure you're up to it? You're not actually a witcher, Vladimir.
I wish to find this magician. Give it a go, all right? But you cannot help me. I must do it alone. I expect it will be great fun.
Fine. Don't have to do this, but if I were you, I'd find the dog's tracks, follow its trail. Just a thought.
Excellent advice. I'll take it.
Shani, Vladimir and I need to find the fire eater. If we're not back by midnight, then...
Relax. We'll be back in no time. I believe in you.
Hala.
Tally-ho. Adventure awaits.
A ella le gusta Geralt, pero la personalidad de Vladimir tampoco está tan mal.
A bone not so clean I've only ever seen two like this. One in an ento, the other when I caught a hen after not eating for a week. Its bowl is chipped. Tried to devour its bowl along with its supper. Daft mutt. The hound tore its chain off the wall. Underfed it seems, or else the ash liquor really boiled the mutt's blood. The dog made these tracks true. A small one. A gentle by its house, demon is a hulk, but beggars can't choose their
Following
tracks.
some dog's trail?
So I shall follow these.
Not exactly how I imagined this wedding. Think I'll wait here.
Wonderful, my juicy pair. I shall continue my travails while you rest. Shan't be long now.
Para que sea un hombre lobo.
A broken branch, as if one too heavy sought to scamper up this tree. Seems our fire eater swallows a great deal more than fire. Or perhaps someone was merely gathering kindling. Ah, there is joy in this ferreting.
Está por aquí. Te oigo, te oigo. Madre mía, no queda casi nada para la experiencia. Encontrado.
Missing man, missing mutt.
Am I seeing this right? That gammy puss ran up a tree to escape that puppy.
Guess so. You, get down.
Oh no, no bloody chance. I value my life.
¿Qué va a hacer ese perro si no es grande ni nada?
What
¿no?
do we do?
Lo calmaré. ¿Ves? 40 de experiencia.
Sit.
El encantador de perros.
Now that is power.
César
If I'd had
2.0.
that, the Horsons never would have gutted
Madre
me.
mía.
Make it do some folly. Roll about on the ground. That sort of sport.
No.
Oh, could you be any more of a bore? I'll do it myself.
Pues no. Rueda.
Roll over.
Were I to command it to eat its own tail, it would do so, right?
Demon, doghouse now.
Ah,
Now what have you done? Why ever? Ruined my fun.
Have it at the wedding.
Ya, están ellos dos tranquilamente hablando y detrás hay dos ciervos. Sí, porque sí.
Climb down. Man-eating beast's gone, as you can see.
You sure it won't return?
Positive.
Better safe than sorry, I always say.
Geralt, this jester is drunk as a skunk. I hope he's not polished off that bottle yet.
I saved your life, man. Do you not at least owe me a sip?
Course. Bottoms up.
Tira para allá.
I say, cracking good mead. Now I understand why you wanted some private time with it.
Fine mead? True. But I was fleeing a hound. Hound? But it was a monster. A furry, faggy devil. They chose a fitting name for it.
You can forget about performing in your state.
Uy, creía que se iba a desplomar, tú.
Look at yourself, man. You're a tramp, can barely stand, let alone perform.
First off, that's bollocks. Second, I'm a fire eater, not a stilt walker. Standing straight ain't a requirement.
This may be my only chance to ask. Your fire-guzzling trickery, how does it work?
Oh, they tossed me out the guild if I told. Except if I took you on as an apprentice. In half a year's time, you'd learn.
I haven't half a year. Come, just between you and me. We've drunk together. We're practically brothers.
Drank it all yourself. You're no brother of mine.
You dare toy with me this way? Very well. Refuse to tell me, and I shall leave you here as a morsel for any passing boars, bears, or bloodthirsty fawns. So choose wisely.
This is assault. He's suppressing the arts.
Out with it.
I got a special mixture I drink before every show. After that, I can eat fire, spit fire, do what I please. It don't burn nothing.
Is that all? Where's the art in it? Any dribbling imbecile can smear his throat with a protective slurry.
I've had just about enough of this. First they release the hounds, then come and steal my meat, and now insults. I'm done here. Goodbye.
Didn't mean to offend the bloody charlatan. Do something.
No.
Now, you're gonna forget everything you've seen, said, and heard in the woods.
Wouldn't a smack upside the head help the matter? Put the cheating coward back in his place.
No need. You'll go back to the wedding and show everybody your tricks.
Your charlatan's tricks.
Yes, sir. I'll do
para
as you
manipularlo
say.
y encima gano experiencia, bienvenida sea.
Coming or not?
I'm coming. I'm coming.
To the wedding, then. Perhaps I'll find some more interesting diversions there.
Venga. Que podamos estirar el
Keep calm. Stay close.
I shan't stray a step. Wild animals behind every stump in these woods.
Borracho de mierda, tío.
Gads! Bear!
Bear? That? As much as your cock's a tent pole. Hide, you blind fool.
Whoa. Vale. ¿Estaba en el suelo?
Tell me, are bears often boar-shaped in your experience?
Got weak eyes, see? Besides, I'm a fire eater, not some damn naturalist.
Indeed you are not, Master... believe I failed to ask. What do they call you?
David Altonsborough.
Listen here, Master Hattonsborough. Stay close, and no harm will come to you. I'll see to it your drunken, fire-spitting gob gets to the wedding safe and sound.
No tiene un huevo de ataque.
The missing fire blower is missing no more.
Me cago en todo.
It was my doing, if I may say so myself.
And Demon? What's with him?
He failed to return.
No, he did. He's just acting mighty strange.
Pero si está bien.
Seems to be in a muddle of sorts. Got as much life in him as a carrot.
Might have eaten some nightshade or whatnot.
Your attention, please!
De axia.
I invite all to witness a spectacle unrivaled. A man so bold as to eat fire!
We must watch the trickery. Never saw anything like it while alive.
Una cosa, ha bebido hidromiel. Eso tiene alcohol. No sería malo. Ahora le pega al niño con la antorcha. Le revienta y lo chamusca. Venga. Esta le gusta. A ver, está rompiendo con la barbilla. Eso muy natural no puede ser, muy sano tampoco. Déjame tragar fuego, tío.
My first Witcher contract. Done. Fire eater found. His ass saved. If I could live again, I'd be a Witcher for damn
No quiero
certain.
jugar aquí. Mierda.
Perhaps you'd care to sit down to some Gwent with us.
Most certainly would. You needn't ask twice, midget.
No need for insolence.
I'm sorry. I meant no offense.
Were that true, you wouldn't have called him a midget.
I've apologized. What else would you have me do? Bring him flowers?
I'd have you play and stop talking.
Me van a
Let
reventar
us
los
play, gentlefolk.
que no me acuerdo
What's
de
your
jugar.
wager?
Everything. The whole lot. I'm all in.
I never knew you to be such a gambler.
You shall see many new sides of me this night, my dear. Many large sides.
Como mi pene. Le gusta la
Normally
idea.
we play that the losers got to wear the ears.
I needn't care. I shan't lose.
Yo creo que sí que vamos a perder. ¿Tengo más? Todas las cartas no tengo más. Que los cadáveres tardan más en pudrirse. Bien. Elijo una carta para cambiarla. Tipo despejado. Esta la quiero cambiar. Hasta la lluvia huele a cosas. Esta también la quiero cambiar. ¿No? ¿Esto cómo se jugaba, tío? Tengo 2 vidas. De momento puedo sacar 0. No. Esta. Fija. Vale. Ajá. ¿En serio? ¿Me lo ha matado? Cabrón. Esto voy a ganar. ¿Qué irá? Sale la maga, tío. Voy ganando. Es que si pongo esta me la va a quitar, tío. Me las baja todas aún. Pero ya he ganado, ¿no? Fastidies, he ganado ya. Pues está. Voy a utilizar esta porque ahí se me va a morir. De 16. Voy a saltar ronda. he ganado, ¿no? ¿Cómo puede ser? Que tiene 11. Ah, vale. Vale. ¿Ya no? Ah, que cuando saltan las rondas... Vale. ¿Cuánto tengo? Una. Tengo. Buah. 15 le gano por una. ¿Qué hace esta? Elige una carta de niebla impenetrable. Vale, aplicar. Venga. Ya no me queda. Ya no tengo más. He perdido. Es que lo sabía, tío. Es que lo sabía. Que no sé jugar, tío. He pasado la primera ronda al poder en
You lose,
la liga.
Witcher.
Podría haber ganado.
Hand over the wager. Everything.
Perhaps we could reach an arrangement?
No weaseling out of this. Hand over the coin.
What do we do now?
Feel good losing somebody else's coin?
I meant to win, give you the coin. I've no need for it in the grave.
But you lost, so now I've got to pay up.
I say, he talking to himself. Roaring drunk already, that's it.
We can't fleece a drunk. Have him don the cap and we'll call it even.
Just a minute. Bloke needs a lesson. I say he dons the cap and gives us 5% of the coin he has.
Hear that? Agreed. 5% is yours, and I shall wear the cap. Never fear. A man must do what a man must do, and Vladimir von Evereck's a man among men.
Hear that? So sloshed he thinks he's Vladimir von Evereck.
Rogue's long dead, by my reckoning. Exactly.
Those ears. You look, interesting.
Time to drink. We are at a wedding.
Aye, let's drink. My time's as short as you are, friends.
To the Witcher and his betrothed.
Hear that, Shani? My betrothed. Know what that means?
No. What?
It means we should act as befits the betrothed.
And what's that mean?
I woo you, you resist. But it all ends as everyone knows it must. Ah, the merriment. Good show indeed. Let's continue the ball.
Tengo que llevar una mierda de orejas. Podría haber ganado la primera.
I think you look charming.
Quite the lark, this Gwent. Onward to the next diversion.
Ah.
Venga, la ceremonia del gorro. Salchicha por el colar.
As a bridesmaid, I need to be by the bride for the capping.
Go on, Shani. I'll manage fine alone.
¿Ya? Tío, si no fuese por la
Ladies
señorita.
and gentlemen, this night I've tasted of life's delights so fiercely, I've decided to make a speech.
Geralt, there's no need.
Venga.
So be it. If there's no demand, I shan't supply. But it would have been a beautiful speech.
It's almost midnight. Time for the capping.
You're a bridesmaid, Shani. Take your place.
Midnight chime has
Pero para no humillarla,
Capping times are
Por
come.
si acaso se pasaba
What
diciendo cosas.
thoughts in young hearts prance? What dreams make young blood run? Be they
Ha tirado
nice, be
la
they
olla y el palo.
vice, of jestily or lordly stance, out they'll
Venga.
come in this hour's dance.
¿Qué mierda de baile es eso? Ha salido ahí un stripper y no. Y era ahí y le da con todo el pene en la cara. Madre mía.
Whoever caught the garland shall be next to wed.
Le queda bien. Sí, le queda bien. Está buena. Yo con las orejas de burro parezco un imbécil, tío. Joder. Lo que hay que hacer. Venga, con 2 huevos. Claro, como no es tu mano, a que le dé.
That really necessary?
It came rushing back in a torrent. How we caroused at Olgierd's wedding. I couldn't resist. Had to pen a few words. Will you give him the letter?
I
Me lo
will.
pensaré.
Thanks. You're a good chap, Witcher. Dull as dirt, but good.
¡Oh! ¿Quieres rabo? Fantasma, tú fuera.
A lovely custom. Blushing maids, twirling in dance. Their hair swirling freely, their bodices undone. They're bouncing.
Will you stop?
Did you see it? Shani caught the garland. She'll be next to marry as peasant superstition has it.
Maybe. Doesn't matter. It's past midnight. Time for you to go back to the crypt.
I can't. I'm not finished here.
It's past midnight. You can take off those lovely ears. Only if you want to, of course.
Lovely as they are, think I'll put them away for now.
Is Vladimir's ghost gone?
You see? She asks after me. Misses me already.
I'm here, my ever-loving tulip. That kiss as we danced made my head so light. A team of hellish stallions could not tear me away before I receive one more. Or 2 more. Or as many as you'll give.
You seem to have enjoyed yourself. I'm glad.
A kiss. I knew it would end this way. An end that is but a beginning.
No, it's just an end. It's after midnight. Your time has come.
Ah, we needn't fret such trifles. Death's not come to claw me back, so why not continue our revels?
What's Geralt think about that? You gave your word.
Shani, darling, I'm dead. Can't expect too much from a corpse.
Vladimir von Everick, go back whence you came. Please.
Stay out of this.
Stop! I beg you! Stop!
Get ye hence, or I'll take you with me, and your mouldy crypt will look like paradise.
Tampoco hay que pasarse, ¿eh?
The choice is yours.
Don't torture him.
I promise he'll not die.
Gods, what is this?
¿Qué le has hecho?
What did you do to him?
Sent him back whence he came.
I hope you didn't hurt him.
I disposed of a pest. There was no need for you to suffer his cheek any longer. Geralt had finished his task, you see, so...
Yes, I know. As soon as he finishes one task, he needs to rush off to the next.
Who knows? Perhaps this time will be different. I saw you looking at each other, and it just so happens I also know the history you share.
Pero a nadie.
How?
Shani, darling, would you ask an eagle how it knows how to fly?
Sí.
Regardless, what matters is Vladimir von
¿Te imaginas que
Everett
diga,
will
no, solo
bother
tienes
you
que
no
levantar
more.
los brazos y mirar al cielo y sale volando por la ventana? Me gustaría quedarme un rato más.
I'd like to stay longer, but...
Don't make excuses, Geralt. I'm not angry. A witcher has to ply his trade, follow his path. As for
Que
me,
le den a la misión.
well, perhaps I expected too much of this wedding. Got the wrong impression.
Not sure I understand.
Never mind. I should find Aldona. I am her bridesmaid, after all.
No.
Ah, there it is. The face of a man who's failed to understand a woman.
Me va a caer en el maldito calor.
You understand her?
Of course. Women are simple. The problem is that men are hopeless fools. Your friend will now make a show of being hurt, pick her some flowers, or bring her a drink. She'll get over it in a snap.
Rather manage without your advice, thank you.
She cares for you. You have feelings for her. Don't overthink it. Surrender to spontaneous honesty. Nothing more beautiful in human relationships.
Venga, beso por las rosas,
You
cabrón.
needn't end like
Que ella
a
se lo
dog,
merece.
Jonas. Besotted fools bound by a contract they'll never escape. Seize the night. Seize your chance. Enjoy one another. That's it. Have fun.
Adiós. Venga. Para encontrar algo que anime.
All this ain't worth a dog's prick.
Good mead ought to lift your spirits. A sip of something strong never hurt anyone.
Oh, nivel
Question
32.
is, will it cheer her up?
Yo prefiero...
Good idea? Maybe not. She might be a sad drunk.
Vamos a dejarla de momento. Para ver qué más puede haber por aquí. Que ya me lo tendría.
Rowan berry brandy. Shani loves the blossoms. Might enjoy this as well. A sip of something strong never hurt anyone. Question is, will it cheer her up?
Prefiero las flores.
Good idea?
¿Verdad?
Maybe not. She might be a sad drunk.
Es que emborrachar. Aquella ya está suficientemente borracha. A ver, las flores están por aquí. De las favoritas. ¿Dónde está? Dicen que están por aquí. Miente. Me han mentido. Me siento engañado.
A Rowan. Shani mentioned she used to weave the berries into necklaces.
Esto sí que es
Pretty,
lo
I
más.
guess. Thing is, will it cheer her up?
Sí.
Fine, I'll pick some. Becoming quite the romantic.
Hombre, antes a ella le gustaban ¡Oh! ¡Mira qué bonito! A ver, me mete con la rama en la cabeza y dice que me perdone. Ya, y se va.
Still here? Thought you had to meet Olgierd.
You and I see each other so rarely. Figured Olgierd could wait till morning. Smile, Shani.
You remembered I liked the Rowan.
Remember a lot of things about you. Wedding's still in full swing, but your face, I'd say you were at a funeral. Why so sad?
Sad? Not really. It's just... After I caught the garland, I realized something. The years are flying by, yet all I ever do is study, pump stomachs, and reattach limbs. All alone.
Eso suena más romántico.
For how long? A day? 2? Don't get me wrong. It's nice, but you come and go. Yet I need someone who'll be there every night when I come home. After a day of bandaging wounds and sewing up guts, I need a good glass and a good laugh with someone who'll help me forget it all for a moment.
I get it. And yeah, could never be there for you every day. But I am happy to see you always. And today, I'm all yours.
Well, in that case, let's drink to tonight.
To tonight. May the moment last.
Ahí, ahí. Bebe.
I'm afraid the drink's got into our minstrels. Horribly off-key.
Let's go for a walk.
Good idea.
El otro no está tocando nada. ¿Lo habéis visto? Está tocando lo invisible. Eso sí que es estar desafinado, cabrones.
Did
Madre
you
mía,
enjoy the
menudo pedo
wedding?
llevan. Ay. Ha estado bien.
Not half bad. Might have even enjoyed myself if I hadn't had to argue with a madman's ghost, be his puppet. Gotta admit, though, thanks to him, I did experience a lot of things I might have missed otherwise.
Mean chasing a dog through the woods or brawling, fence board in hand?
Forgetting something. There was also a kiss.
Oh.
True. Though that was so clearly Vladimir. I nearly forgot you were involved at all.
His will, sure, but my body felt everything. Reminded me of the old times.
Vizima, you mean? Oh, I thought you'd forgotten our whole Catriona story.
Epidemics long forgotten, sure. But the romantic bits in that adventure? Don't plan to forget those.
You needn't worry about our finances, sir. My workshop, business is booming.
Good. I'm relieved to hear it. See, coin's tied to Torrent. But don't tell the old battle axe. She'd be furious if she learned to let it slip.
Never you worry, sir. My lips are sealed as the grave. Us menfolk need to stick together.
Maricas.
Enough of that. I'm Vassy. You can call me Dar.
Oh, thank you, Dar. I feel honoured. Let's drink on it.
Venga.
Seems the families are bonding.
A bride's father and his son-in-law? Stiff at first, but add drink and they bond or slap each other silly.
I was afraid the wedding wouldn't happen at all.
Mean the differences in wealth?
Mm-hmm. Jonas's family didn't consider Aldona worthy.
Clear they love each other, though. Parents usually give in if that's the case.
¿O no?
Oh, I don't know. My mother would never accept an unfit beau, even if I insisted I loved him, had chosen him.
Estoy seguro que la
Doubt your mother's that unbending? You'd win her over, I'm sure.
I haven't managed to yet.
You only ever bring home fiddlers, jugglers, and witchers?
No, but she'd want me to choose someone wealthy, or with a good trade, well brought up.
Nothing wrong with that, is there?
I guess not, but It's hard to find one like that who's still even slightly amusing.
That's probably true.
Tell that to my mother. She actually thinks I should have found a husband at the academy. But I didn't. Ugh. I'm certain she thinks there's something horribly wrong with me.
Oh, please, Shani. It's the 13th century. Women don't go to the academy to find a husband. They go to learn, pursue their passion. You did that. I'm sure your mother appreciates it. You got a doctorate, have your own practice, been at the front lines many times. You're a good person. Not a thing wrong with you.
Really think so?
Really. Look, the brave brothers.
Que te voy a comer los morros.
Drank themselves stiff as the boards they tore from the fence.
Wonder where the sister is. Couldn't protect her from a cheeky 4-year-old in their condition.
If they hadn't intervened, you'd have gone for a tumble in the hay with her. She was willing, if you ask me.
¿Cómo?
I wasn't in the mood. Would have resisted, tried to regain control.
I think you would have seized the opportunity.
I don't need opportunities like that.
Changed your style.
Let's say I've grown choosy.
You say that as if you've already picked.
'Cause I have. Guess who?
Todo un caballero.
Ooh, gorgeous.
Been thinking about that kiss.
What kiss?
The one Vladimir planted on your lips, with my lips. Just wondering if it would have felt any different without him there.
That I cannot tell you.
Only one way to find out.
Oh. Toma beso.
So, how'd it compare?
Mejor con diferencia.
Definitely rather kiss you alone, of my own free will. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe Vladimir was after more than a kiss. Said so openly, in fact.
All true. He was very direct, I'll give him that. Which, on occasion, has its advantages.
You're right. Can save a lot of time.
So, how do you stand today, Geralt? Have some time to waste with me? Or would you rather go back now?
Promised you this night. Aim to keep my word. And I aim to be direct. Even more so than Vladimir.
Sounds interesting.
Interesting is what interesting does.
Mira tú por dónde.
Rats. Pier's taken.
Got a feeling it's about to free up.
How did you know?
I'm clairvoyant.
Sí, sí. Eso que dices, que sabes que está más salido que una punta.
Practically full.
Be ashamed to let it go to waste.
Besides, we leave it here, a very drunk person could find it. Drink themselves into
Hay que
even more
pensar
trouble.
en ello.
And I swore a solemn oath. First of all, do no harm. Row me to the moon.
Gotta fly to get to the moon.
You're dead wrong. Look, it's right there, in the middle of the lake.
Vamos.
What are you doing?
What one usually does on the moon.
Joder, qué cabrón. Está bien, está bien. Cabrones, no sacudéis la nutria, que os conozco. Liberal de ser un poco... Me gusta ir de flor en flor, Y no se las coge feas las flores, cabrón. Toma ya. ¿Poco después? Joder. Poco después, serán 2 o 3 horas, ¿no? Eso no es poco.
Awake already?
For a while now. Did you know you've gained 27 new scars since we last saw each other?
Keeping count?
Mm-hmm. I do that sometimes.
Did we make it to the moon?
Forgotten already?
No, not the sort of thing you forget.
Exactly.
Sound like you wish you could.
No, I certainly won't forget that. And I definitely don't regret it. But I do need to sort it all out in my head. Alone.
Vale. Te dejaré.
Shani, wait. Before you go, need to ask you a favor.
Yes?
It's about Olgierd. Seems a mysterious man. Can't escape the impression his story's more complicated than I thought. Could you look into it? See if you can learn something?
Sure. Be glad to.
Thanks. Be seeing you.
Yes. See you later, Geralt.
Adiosito. Ahora vístete. Que en gallumbos no vas a cazar a ningún hombre lobo ni nada, Aunque las ropas estas me han gustado, Ya vuelve el lobo de... Vale. Vamos a apagar. Aquí tiene que haber algo. Escala de cuerda. No hay nada más. A ver, inventario. De armadura. Este lo puedo vender. Vale. 61. Si esta no la puedo meter en ningún sitio. Vale. Es que esto no pesa, tío. Ata trofeo para recibir. 10% de desmembrar. Vamos a ver. Es que estas cosas no pesan, tío. No pesan. ¿Esto qué es? Piña. Piel de caballo. Bueno, esto ya lo venderé próximamente, ¿vale? De momento lo vamos a dejar aquí, ¿vale? Así que hasta aquí el tercer episodio de The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, la expansión Hearts of Stone. Ha sido una moda muy bonito, me lo he pasado muy bien y espero que vosotros también. No os olvidéis de comentar, ni de darle a me gusta, no me gusta, o de seguirme en Twitter. Así que hasta el próximo episodio.